Alright guys, yeah, like normal, I have not been recording very much, but there's a rush to try to get the shadow done for Woodward, and that did not happen. So here we are, a little bit of what's going on. See some of the cars. As you tell behind me, Grand Am's covered. Surprising enough, the garage is like halfway clean. There's a lot of stuff in it, but mostly clean. Surprising, I know. But I decided that the Grand Am's getting everything redone. So trying to make it perfect. I'm going a whole new system route with it. So all the stuff that's in the Grand Am's going to go in the Grand Prix, amps and everything. Just so it gets used, because it's been sitting for years, so I can probably use it in there more because it's driving. But so I guess we could start with the Grand Prix. Been doing some stuff to it. It's got a new hood, wheels. I went full 90s on it and did the underbody lights on it. But so I guess we can go there, and then we'll show you the shadow and what my issue is with that, because that sucked. But it is what it is. It's an old car. So let's get on to the Grand Prix. All right, so here's the Grand Prix. It's new hood. A little damage to it, but I had to fix up a little bit. Right now it's just spray painted. Not the biggest fan of the spray paint thing, but I love this hood. Looks great on the car. It does have the metal underside shell on it, so it's not just all fiberglass. It's got the metal underneath it, so there's some cracking underneath here, some lip crack, but I can just do panel bond and fix that up. And the new to me wheels, so I'm happy with it. I think they look really good on here. Get you a good angle on it. I think you guys can see that. But yeah, those are the wheels. This is the car I took to Woodward this year. So, and the only issue I had with it was these wheels are like an inch smaller diameter. So when I put the new tires and wheels on it, it dropped the car a little bit more, and it actually was catching my exhaust. And on the way home from Woodward, it decided to rip my exhaust off, or I'd break it from the downpipe. But that's because when I first did the exhaust in this car, I didn't have a welder. So of course I used muffler clamps, and the muffler clamp caught. But now it's just kind of welded up good enough to hold it in place, not be as loud. But I want to pull the exhaust off and redo the whole exhaust, because it's pieced, cobbled together just to keep it going. So yeah, the Grand Prix is running good. It's fun. I guess we go to the next one. Is the shadow, and I don't know if you saw in the picture when I did showed the clean garage, but yeah, there's a block sitting here. Yeah. Last time I thought it was just a head gasket, so we got the whole cylinder head cleaned up, machined, reassembled, and there it is. Basically brand new gaskets on everything that's attached to this. But when I put it all back together with the engine I got from the estate sale, which I'm still not mad because I made out with the wheels and tires and the axle shaft, so, but it decided that it was going to leak coolant again. I thought it was a head gasket again. And just this a little bit more. And it was not. It happened to be a crack in the block. If you guys can see it or not, but right here. Right there. All the way around. I noticed this, but it was level, so I wasn't too worried about it. I was like, we'll see what happens. Did not notice this crack right here. So yeah, I have to put a new block in here. It's no big deal. That other block was from when I got the car originally. It just has when the piston melted, it's got some metal on the sidewall, so I'm gonna get it machined and checked and make sure there's no other cracks hidden in there. So this one's still not dead, but I did redo the entire interior on it. So look at that real quick. I mean, yeah, new carpet, dash cleaned up, steering wheel real clean. I fine tune the stereo, make it fit there, fabricate some stuff. The headliner is still sagging down over there. But let me pop the hatch, because I actually found the stereo system I had back when I first had this car. Get the hatch pop. Okay. So I'm quite happy about it. Some stuff out of the trunk a little bit. But yeah, there you go. Power Acoustic Sapphire amp, my Wolf and Hog German subwoofers. I mean, they're not the best condition. I'm still trying to find better condition ones. This one's starting to go a little bit. That one's still good. But yeah. So she's coming along. The truck I still haven't done the lift keys on. I have to find time to do that. And the doors and everything, the bodywork. The Grand Am's current situation. No engine. Engine's over there. Tearing apart the interior. Getting the speakers out of it, as you could tell. They're gonna go in the Grand Prix. Thought about doing the, keeping the factory speaker location on the front doors. Then putting a set of these 6 3/4 ones. These ones in the back doors. Kind of doing that, and then do a 4 6x9s in the deck shelf. And then of course I gotta get a bigger alternator, upgrade the wiring, stuff like that. But that's where I'm at now. Lots of projects. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed that. Oh, max speeding coilovers. Had no issues with them. The bearings slide around a little bit because they're a little bit bigger than what they should be, so if I could find some bearings that are more perfect size for that, I'll use them. Other than that, I mean, the car's drivable. I haven't any issues with the coilover part of it. Steers fine. I did find a company that does they do airbags that fit onto those coilovers. So I'm doing a little more research on that and see how those work, because I'd like to go bag with that car. The Grand Prix is fun to drive with it this low. I get a lot of looks, but I like airbags, so I might go bag with it. But yeah, I'll figure out more about that later on. And until next time, have a good day.